I have just watched Angelina Jordan sing for the first time and I feel like I've seen a ghost. Stick around and find out why. Listen in colour. Hi everybody, welcome to Listen in Colour with me, Rachel Walker-Mason. I have very exciting news. I have my very own Patreon now. You can watch all my videos completely ad-free and there'll be special exclusives coming just for my Patreon subscribers. So follow the link here or in the description and join us on Patreon. And now for something brand new to me, as suggested by many of you lovely lot, Angelina Jordan. Oh, my shoes. Reminds me of Amy Winehouse.
Mistakes and regrets ain't all that I have left, 'cause your touch and your sense still on my skin.
Ooh.
Maybe I'm a fool to erase the trace of you, 'cause no, you know me, at least that's how I feel.
What is this? Is this? Oh my God! It's like Amy has risen again. I can't quite believe this voice. This is, you so rarely hear a voice like this. So rarely. And I'm commissioned to write a lot of this kind of retro pop. But often the people that it's written for don't quite have that retro sound. This is, gosh, it's like going back like 50 years and it's incredible. She's so young, but she's got so much life in her voice. And it sounds just like Amy. And that's probably something that her fans maybe don't like, her being compared to Amy. But it's incredible sound and her style and this beautiful, soulful voice coming out of someone so young. Whew.
Trace of you, 'cause no, you know me, at least that's how I feel. I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch smoke. Love, I really wish you had a face. Maybe I could beg for you to stay. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go. If only I could look you in the eye, there wouldn't be no place for you to hide. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go.
Wow. Okay. I'm a little bit, oh, I don't know. It's like seeing a ghost. It's quite an odd feeling to hear someone that sounds like this, and it's not Amy Winehouse. So we also had Duffy, who was a big British star around. I don't think she was Irish, but huge in the British pop scene around the same time as Amy, and we had this kind of retro revival, which was very exciting, and then with Amy, losing Amy, it kind of sort of died away because we didn't have that voice, and the Back to Black album was just everywhere, and it very much made Mark Ronson, the producer and writer of it as well, a huge star, and lots of amazing things have happened for him since, and we know him from hits like Uptown Funk and all these other big things he's done, but he always credits Back to Black with Amy as like the moment it all started to come together for him. And it's a little bit like like seeing a ghost. I can't quite describe it. And she's amazing when she goes up into her high register. She's got, I think the thing that makes her so quirky and have that kind of retro vibe is the amount of breath coming through her voice. So she's got a slight bit of like hiss coming through between her vocal folds. So she's got a bit of breath flow, but not loads. So she's still got that kind of power. And she's got these little cracks in her voice as well, which Adele also has, and people really like that. It kind of hints at emotion and heartbreak and thing, and it's basically just your vocal folds coming together and then relaxing. So we call it slack folds or vocal fry in the industry, and you get that kind of thing quite a lot. Particularly the way people talk nowadays, you get this kind of, I get it as well in my voice when it's tired, it's there. But singers put it into their voice a lot in pop just to colour the notes a bit. So rather than it just being there, they'll do there, and just adding these little cracks into it. And so she does that really nicely. She balances her tone and that beautiful clean sound with these unusual things that it's almost like listening to a vinyl record, and you get these little pops and crackles with it. It's with voices like this, it's like the pops and crackles are built into them, like they're already playing on vinyl. It's quite a strange thing, but it immediately takes you back decades to that era. And she's amazing. I can see why so many of you have said, please listen to her, and I'm finally getting around to it. Wow. Yeah, goodness me.
I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go. If you had a heart, I could make it beat for me. If you had a soul, I know where my home would be. It's not about feeling lonely, but man, I just can't forget. And though you're not here beside me, I still see your silhouette. I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch smoke. Love, I really wish you had a face. Maybe I could beg for you to stay. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go. If only I could look.
So is she talking about, so love, like I wish you had a face? So is she talking about the concept of love, like the essence of love rather than a person? That's really interesting. I've not really heard that before. Rather than, so love, I really wish you had a face. I initially thought that's a strange thing to say. Doesn't the person she loves have a face? But maybe she's talking about the concept of love. And she's like trying to catch smoke. That's a lovely expression. And this song is phrased so well. It's how I often like writing songs where you go, title line is the final line of the chorus. That's often where I land. When I get a title line in my head, I often feel like that's the stamp at the end of the chorus and you work towards that line. And that's exactly what she's done here. And a lot of Amy's songs, a lot of Duffy's songs did that. If you think of Back to Black, you've got the whole song and then the chorus ends with an I go back to black, and it's the end of the chorus. And yeah, quite a few of like Tears Dry on My Own did the same kind of shape of song, and it's a really useful song technique. So they often say with title lines of songs, it should be the first line of the chorus or the last line of the chorus. And I'm quite a fan of last line of the chorus. I quite like having it as like the tag at the end. And it's really nicely written. I don't know whether she wrote it or whether she co-wrote it or what. So please let me know. I need all the information. It's something I've not seen for a long time. Really.
You in the eye, there wouldn't be no place for you to hide. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh, love, don't let me go. I'm on the floor, I'm begging, oh.
Okay, so I have questions. Is this Angelina's normal style of singing? Does she do other things as well? Or does she do a kind of retro pop throwback kind of thing? Is that her style? I just have so many questions. So those of you in the know, please tell me, because I am fascinated by her. She's really talented, and whoever's doing her songwriting, whether it's her or collaborators or other writers, they are great as well, because that song is just a super neat. How long is it? Like 3 minutes, 3:25. Like what I've been doing a lot of prog rock recently, which I have been loving, and so this feels really short. And this is a normal length of a radio hit nowadays, a radio hit. But the prog rock stuff is so much longer that I'm used to having a good 6 to 10 minutes of a song. So this feels really short to me now. Prog rock has changed me, people. It's changed me. And I love how it gets in, it gets out. There's no faffing around. It's a really neat pop hit that I'll remember. That hook, the love don't let me go, is a really catchy little hook line there. And just the production of it all feels very throwback and just sort of neatly done. So the whole song and the video just does the job exactly. I'm like, oh, okay, I feel like I know who she is in this. So my question is this who she always is, or does she do other things? Because I think I've heard something about her being a singer. Some of you have mentioned that she's done things since she was like 6 or 7, and I'm assuming she didn't sound like that then, but maybe she did. Who knows? So please tell me all the information, because I am obsessed with her. Colour-wise in this one, even though the video is black and white, the whole song feels very kind of shades of red. It's got this red sort of floating up. Not a heavy, dense red, but kind of like a sort of see-through-y kind of crimson, like, scarves kind of waving. And then the chorus has got more kind of purples into it. And where she goes up into her upper register, that's got a little bit more sort of bite to it. It goes a bit more purpley, and then back into red again for the verses. So it's a really nice little colour journey, and she's got so much kind of grit and interesting colour in her voice that I wasn't quite expecting. And I think she looks very young. I'm guessing she's 20s-ish, possibly younger, I don't know. But yeah, to have that much character in her voice at that age is quite rare. So, like, how has she done that? What's her vocal technique? What's her training been? I just have all the questions. Working in the music industry is not well paid, so if you would like to support me, you can do so by buying me a coffee, or a tea, as I say, because I'm British and drink a lot of tea. And the link to that is here. I want to say thank you to everybody who's already done this. It means so much that you don't have to give us anything. You watch our YouTube for free, and it's free. But the fact that you want to support me and my family is just so kind, and we are so grateful to you all. So thank you very much. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And remember to have a colourful day. Listening.